This Naginata video should be at least a little funny to everybody. Here we're going to talk about proper posture while attacking and moving. You'll see that the title is the Tenugui drill. A Tenugui, in Japanese, is basically just a handkerchief. When you put on the armor for Naginata, you have to tie a Tenugui around your hair because the fastenings and the tyings necessary to put on a proper set of Naginata armor could really tear your hair out. So we put on a Tenugui to protect our heads a little bit. What we're going to do with this is we're going to practice being able to strike intelligently and quickly. This isn't a formal practice, so you don't necessarily have to bow, but if you want to be extra polite, you could. First, get yourself a lightweight handkerchief and fold it into a square. There shouldn't be any folds so you can tent it up on your head, as that would be cheating. You want it to be a flat square. Now normally we wouldn't do this practice outside because the wind might very well knock it off our heads. So forgive us if there's wind. Put the square handkerchief on top of your head and change into chudan. First, basic walking. Do some cross steps, do some basic steps, and make sure to practice your side steps. But this isn't really the point of this exercise. You should be able to walk around straight without too much difficulty. Let's see what we do with a strike. Switch to hasso. Uh-oh. I looked at the shin where I was going to attack. If you get in the habit of looking where you're going to attack, opponents are going to see where you're going. That's the main purpose of this drill. Being able to attack several areas without actively looking at them. You should practice and fight as though you're trying to maintain eye contact with your opponent. This will keep your posture straight, your strikes will get more accurate with time and practice, and you'll avoid giving away how you're going to attack. As you get better at this, increase the speed or try different, more difficult attacks, such as the furikaeshi strikes. Finally, naore and bow. This is also good bowing practice, so you keep your eye on your opponent. Have fun with it. I would encourage practicing with a mirror, so you can look at an opponent and strike towards them. Don't actually strike the mirror, but it will give you at least the illusion of fighting against a person. If you have a person, and you have your own sets of armor, put everything except a men on, and don't make any men strikes. Go for the kote, the sune, the do, no tsuki, of course, and see who can keep the handkerchief on their head the longest. I normally like to teach my students that this is a game. If you can get your opponent to drop the handkerchief, drop the tenugui 5 times, you win. If you don't have armor, you really shouldn't be doing this practice. Bamboo blades on a naginata won't cause much damage to the body, but they cause enough damage, and we need to observe proper safety.